Hello, Mercury Dominant lovelies. It is me, Jess, here with your December 2020 reading. I am going to keep going with the Nakshatras until I really decide how I want to do this moving forward. So just a reminder that if you are Mercury Dominant, it means that you have your Sun, Moon, or Rising in a Mercury-ruled Nakshatra, which is Ashleisha, Jesha, or Revati. And then also you can be Mercury Dominant if you have Mercury conjunct Sun, Mercury conjunct Moon, or Mercury conjunct your Ascendant, Mercury, and also Venus. Those conjunctions are considered less potent, so you might not have as much luck if you're here on a conjunction, but it's worth a try, and because we're experimenting with this different style of things. So yeah, that's how you'll know if this is the reading for you. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and start shuffling and we'll see what's coming at you. Okay, very interesting energy here, Mercury. I don't know what's going on. This actually looks really, really difficult. Some of you guys, you're in a very contemptuous relationship with someone. There could be a contract involved. There could be some toxic cycles. For some of you guys, you could find out something about someone. Now, for others of you guys, I feel like you're flat out going through a separation of some kind, and I feel like there's some kind of a relationship here that's been very contemptuous. You could have reconciled with someone from your past, and you had a lot of hope for this relationship. You were doing well to try to balance yourself. You had a lot of shared goals. You could be business partners with this person, but there is just an argumentative kind of tone that's been really creeping in, and I think that you're going to feel that coming in the month of December. The biggest message that I'm getting here is that you guys, you have heightened intuition. Mercury ruled people have a very strong intuition. Mercury is nestled within all of the water signs, and it's definitely a very mental ability. And there is something to do with your hands here, so you might touch things and like get some kind of insight or something. I know that sounds very strange, but you can use your hands will increase your intuitive ability in some way. And then the second thing is so you have an increased intuition, and also just pulling back and relaxing with the angel of relaxation here. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. Some of you guys, maybe you have been trying to control a situation and you're just realizing, I'm hearing irreconcilable differences. You guys are just realizing that you can't really control the situation. There's just a toxic pattern that really needs the light shed. There's something that you want for yourself that you don't think you can have in a current situation and I'm using the example of a relationship because that's what I'm getting so strongly. For some of you guys, there are even children involved, but if it's not a relationship, then it is a group, a work environment, some kind of goal that you have, maybe where you have a student or a teacher role, and you're very you're involved in that group with some kind of contract, or you're like a benefactor, or you've gotten a scholarship or something. But I just see something's really, really not working out, and it's like there's a lot that's going unsaid, and all you want to do this month is just point it out and like go directly at it, maybe even start a fight. But there's something that you just want to get out on the table, lay it out flat. You want to lay somebody out flat, I feel like, with your words here, because I am getting the energy of betrayal. And what's blocking this, you want the truth here with the Ace of Swords. And some of you guys, like, you want a new beginning here, but you know you have to cut something out of your life. And it might be difficult to admit here in December because you could have just reconciled with someone with the Three of Cups. Or there could be a group involved that's very happy. Other people could be affected by this decision that you're making for yourself. And we do have the Hierophant in here in the future. So I feel like some of you guys are going to choose to stay in this situation. Some of you are going to choose to leave, and that's not what I'm seeing here. Is that is going to be uniform for everybody, like what the right decision is. I feel like your intuition is going to guide you through making that decision. I do think if you stay in a relationship, there's going to be conflict, though. There is going to be some kind of conflict. Some of you guys could choose to go to some kind of counseling or something. Yeah, so let's unpack this a little bit more here. We do have the Devil at the bottom of the deck here. Someone, I don't know, like someone could have cheated and you could have learned about it. There could have been, you could have received a message, a harsh message. Someone could have snapped at you, that kind of a thing. I see that you guys are standing your ground here. I do feel like finances are involved. You guys are making some kind of a decision that's going to set you free, or it has the potential to set you free. But there's a lot of deliberation on your part here. Yeah, being set free. I'm really seeing like this could be in a marriage situation. And we were seeing this a lot with Moon K2. So maybe you guys have that in your chart too, or you're dealing with someone like that. But I see you guys staying strong. You're putting on a very brave face. I feel like nobody would know anything is wrong. There is some kind of prosperity here. Like I said, you could be business partners with this person, or if this is some kind of romantic partner, you guys could have shared assets or something. A lot of you guys could be mothers or fathers, and you do have children involved, but I feel like you guys are being very nurturing, very steadfast. You're protecting your assets in some way, and you are trying to be very level-headed here and not make any rash decisions. Even though it's like you really do want to move towards someone and give them a piece of your mind and just dispel. Some of you guys, there could be gossip involved. And I do feel it telling you to put on your diplomatic face and try to get along. You know, even if it feels like venom kind of coming up, there's something like being more like, try to come to some kind of agreement. It doesn't have to be an actual relationship. You do not have to decide to stay with this person. But I do see that it's like honey will get you more flies than vinegar, that kind of a situation. There could be some really nasty stuff going on here that's blocking you from understanding the truth. Like, I'm really seeing that there could be a lot of gossip in this situation, but it feels like very strategic. And it feels like maybe there was a betrayal that was intentionally kept from you in some way. And it feels absolutely terrible. And it might involve a group of people. It might involve women. It might involve more than one woman. So you're really re-envisioning where your life could go. And you're picturing, if you did walk away from this contemptuous situation, the healing that could happen for you in being alone and going after the things that you want to go after. So what's going on around you? We have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like whatever situation you're in, you could be doing quite well financially, but I feel like it's just attached to, you know, like that phrase, hitch your wagon to a star. I feel like you want to hitch your wagon to a star, but right now you feel like your wagon is hitched to a donkey that's stomach isn't feeling very well, and it's really old and it's not pulling you very far, that kind of thing. But there's a lot built around it, you know? Sorry for that very vulgar like metaphor, but there seems like there's a lot of prestige, money, contracts. There's a lot of ties that bind in this situation. So you're dreaming of freedom, I feel like, in the month of December. And you're considering a lot of things. Some of you guys are talking to a lawyer, or you're talking to a therapist. You're talking to someone about maybe trying to break free from this situation. The message couldn't be any more clear, though. It's like, get your rest, because if you get your rest, it's going to increase your intuition. And again, there's something to do with your hands. The energy to lean into is this virgin energy, which I'm also seeing in the Two of Cups, right? Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Play the diplomat. Block off your heart. Stay and don't. There's another phrase. I've been just quoting things in these readings. It's like, never wrestle with a pig. Like, you just get dirty and the pig likes it. So I don't know who you guys are dealing with, but I do feel like this person's very toxic, and they could be in your work environment, or they could be, you know, in a relationship with you, that kind of a thing. But there's something you don't know about. That's, and I feel like you're going to realize some things, but it might trickle in, because even when you get this initial realization or this initial message, there still might be other things that you don't know about. And I actually feel like there's people in this group that you thought were your friends, that might have like mixed loyalties. So I do feel in the future you guys are trying to be very steadfast, and you're trying to meditate, you're trying to balance out your energies. And I feel like some of you guys you're looking into your options. Some of you are really worried about a child. Maybe it is multiple children. We have 2 children and a father here. So this really, I'm getting a strong family sense here. And I feel like with the student here, a lot of you guys you're reading up on some kind of knowledge that you want about this situation here. you know this is going to be a long road, but that it's what you ultimately want. Like, I feel like that's what your soul kind of wants here. So yeah, you might not be making any moves in the month of December. You might be thinking about things and you're considering the way that the chips might fall. But yeah, there's something in your circumstance that is changing, and it could be that you guys are changing house. A cycle is wrapping up. There's something to do with money here and a change in the wind with fortune. So I feel like practicing non-attachment, it doesn't have to be bad. Like, it could be a windfall of money, honestly, with the Wheel of Fortune, that you get through some kind of contract here. Maybe it's through your job. So maybe some of you have like a 401k, and with the stock market, maybe the stock market super blows up or something and you get like a lot of money. And you're worried about your retirement account being affected in this situation, but it's telling you to trust your intuition here. Your hopes and fears with the Seven of Pentacles. There is definitely something about assets coming through here and making money, and like not like worried about your financial stability. And with the Seven of Pentacles, I'm also just getting like, you've done this for a long time. You would be disrupting like something that you have been working towards for a long time. And so you're hopeful that you can wait a little bit, and you're hopeful that something's going to pay off, like waiting, and there could be a settlement in your favor or something like that. But you're also afraid to wait. You don't want to miss your opportunity. You don't want to miss your chance. You don't want to end up staying in a bad situation forever and then miss out your opportunity. You guys have some kind of goal or wish here that you want to make manifest, and you're realizing that it might not happen with this group or wherever it is that you're at here. So the energy to move away from this month is the Thief energy. If there's a fight about money, it's telling you not to like go at it super dogged hard. Go fight smarter, not harder. With the Student card, it's telling you to learn things. And a lot of you guys are focused on children, and it is telling you to be aware of children in this. I want to read the shadow attribute because maybe it'll resonate with you. It's feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. And then we have child wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, and opens a learning path of forgiveness. There is something here where I feel like it's just like letting bygones be bygones, but it's telling you not to, like, you're in this agitated energy with the Knight of Swords at the bottom, and you feel an obligation to yourself to find the truth and to cut through gossip. There's a group involved here that maybe you felt like has been keeping something from you. And so the winds are actually changing. Let me just clarify some of this stuff here. You feel like you have to defend what you have, your assets, something that you've been building for a long time. You guys are really afraid of losing some kind of money. There's something about your relationships with women that has not been very clear here. You guys are, you're becoming aware of some kind of manipulation, I feel like, in your surrounding areas. You guys want to break out. Some of you guys want to gain some kind of recognition for something. You want to put yourself out there in some way. And that's something that you feel like you need to move away from this energy that's got you locked in this certain loop in order to be able to do that. That's your hopes and your fears here with the Queen of Wands. Yeah. One other thing, because whenever I see the word virgin, I talk a lot about this, like the esoteric meaning of the word virgin was different. It didn't mean someone who has never been involved sexually. It meant somebody who had never been married, somebody who had never taken vows of marriage to another human being, who remains loyal and to spirit only. There's something here about just living out your virtues, not paying attention to other people, and any kind of, I'm getting that there's been some really nasty energy around you, nefarious aims and goals, some manipulation, some people trying to hide things from you. It's really taken its toll on your mental health. You kind of don't know who to trust. So with this virgin, like, It's telling you not to get your nose dirty, you know, not to get involved in any way, and just kind of try to remain, make like pure decisions, you know. But it's also with this Virgin energy, it's like acting as if you're loyal to heaven and not loyal to another person. It's kind of what I'm getting. And I think I'm telling that it says symbolic purity of heart and spirit, because you're going to be riled up here with the Knight of Swords. So it's like, allow yourself to feel things in private, journal, maybe talk to a therapist or something to get all of that out and process in private. And then in public, like, I'm really getting kind of like a Lady Diana vibe here. And I even, like, when I said the winds are turning, I heard Windsor, like the House of Windsor. So maybe this is some kind of a contemptuous divorce like theirs was, you know. There could be like cheating involved or something. So I feel like it's just telling you to take care of your energy, to focus on your needs, to rest and relax. That's going to enhance your psychic abilities here. Goddess of sacred power, you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. So rest up and definitely learn with this and talk to someone that has knowledge about your situation, whatever that situation is. And then also we have Goddess of Beauty here. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. There's something here that could not have been avoided. I'm going to keep pulling these. We have Goddess of the Unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. And then I'm just going to keep pulling these as long as they resonate. Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. I do feel like you just feel like you've been put in a position where like somebody has really left you out in the cold. So it's telling you again to rest. And that's what's going, and protect yourself, and then make your decision, and make your decision based on vibration and like who is really truly there for you, because there's been a functioning dysfunction here. And it's telling you need to move away from some kind of sorrow. You need to be truthful to yourself, and be smart, be strategic, and don't be rash. But there is a judgment call that's need to be made, and something is being unearthed here that somebody was giving to multiple places. And so, yeah, there is a cycle kind of closing up. And I keep mentioning like the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction. It's a huge time for wrapping up cycles. But the person, and I said this in a couple of the other readings, like the person that you are is not going to be the person that emerges from this. And I feel like for you with the star energy here kind of anchoring this reading, I feel like it's actually going to be a very good thing for you. You're embracing your sacred power. I feel like I want more information on this. What other advice do you have for Mercury ruled people? This is such a specific situation. I would love to know if this resonates. I always get really nervous whenever it's super, super specific like this, but with the Nakshatra readings, that's been happening more and more. Look at this. There is some kind of, whatever ties that bind you, it doesn't have anything to do with emotions. You know, it's not pure. It's material considerations. It's things of the world versus things of spirit, right? And it's like, I'm hearing that quote of build your riches in heaven. You know, they do not pass away there. So whatever it is, if like there's some kind of material contracts, like you don't want to be cut out of somebody's will or something like that, it's time to end that. It's time to transform that energy, compost it. Because you've been struggling and you've been trying to make this decision. You've been sitting on the fence for a while. What advice do you have about this decision, though? Look at it from a different perspective. Also, I feel there's something about like stagnating and ruminating about it. Just adds to your anxiety. A new day is coming. As soon as you make your decision, I feel like things might start to get a little bit better. I feel like if you stay in a relationship, you're going to have to compromise something. Be above the situation. Like, it's okay to be in swords energy where you're not feeling everything. You guys might be super empathic. It's okay to use your logical mind to kind of hover, to navigate this very strategically, to be a student, to get some kind of information. I feel like there's like a hotline or there's some kind of information that you guys can get in order to help you cut through your options and your confusion in this situation. You're like, yeah, that's why we came to you. Well, it's telling you, I feel like it's something swords. You know, this would be like, in my opinion, more watery. It's something like more swords. Yeah, because there's something behind the scenes here. I can't really get to what that is. There's something about gaining more knowledge that will help your situation or put you in touch with someone. There were secrets and it's coming out. Basically, that's what I'm getting. And you guys are starting over and you will be protected. There's something about starting over here and building the dream that you want, the life that you want. Understand that it's going to take time. You've got to gestate it. It's going to manifest. Plan things. Take one step at a time. Trust the universe. And your thoughts in the past have been deeply controlled by secrets, lying by omission, and those are all the hallmarks of a manipulator. And I feel like it led to you leaving yourself out in the cold. For some of you guys, money, financial abuse has been a tool of this, and it's actually been impacting your health or your mental health in some kind of a way. You've been feeling really isolated. I feel like for some of you guys, there's been secrets in a group. Like I'm kind of just getting a narc harem is what I'm getting. The energy of a narc harem. If you don't know what that is, like, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's cheating. It's highly manipulative cheating. So, something's just coming to an end, and they're definitely like moving away from your emotions, kind of trying to hover above the situation so that you can make moves, because I feel like maybe staying emotional and thinking about your assets is keeping you really stuck and stagnant. So that is what I have for you, Mercury dominant lovelies. This was very intense and very specific. I wish you guys all the best. Be sure to kind of take care of yourselves, and there is some kind of a dream here, you guys, that you can really take steps for. This is really what I want you guys to take away, is like this energy right here, I kind of feel like this go along to get along. It really is this energy of like you catch more flies with honey than vinegar, and it's just telling you not to waste your energy on this person or this situation, just to like, okay, whatever, and like to let go of your desired outcome. You'll get what you want. Practicing non-attachment. Some of you guys might have mullah in your chart, where you have like extreme swings in fortune, and I feel like what that's saying is you might get a dip in your fortune here, but I feel like your fortune could also blow up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to kind of even back out, and I feel like it's trying to get you some distance between like laser focusing in on like the immediate fallout of whatever decision it is that you're going to make. So I wish you guys healing and strength in the future. I feel like you guys have it. It's also reminding you, I feel like you guys got it. You're beautiful. You're talented. You're someone's dream person. You have dreams that you would like to fulfill, and just to lead from that place and put your energy into that place, because this situation I feel like has just taken too much from you already. So that's what I have for you guys. If that resonated, I would love to know, seriously. And that would really help me out. Bye, guys.